Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. The spirit has returned to the historic, newly remodeled Kerry James restaurant in Cummins. Bring that special person for a delicious meal out, or bring the family for an amazing dining experience. The new owners have expanded seating and developed a delicious menu second to none. Stop in for a quick bite or experience the delicacies being prepared for you now at the new Kerry James of Cummins. Hingeman Acres Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mayo, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous Asabo River. A family getaway for over 75 years. Something special's cooking, hot and delicious. Indulge yourself at Morning at Maggie's in Bay City. Omelets, frittatas, hotcakes, and more. Make every day special with a stop at Morning at Maggie's for breakfast or lunch on Saginaw in Bay City. It's that time again. Time to slip off the main roads into adventures along Michigan's less traveled paths. Thanks for joining us. Today we learn how Michiganders can take history and turn it into a bit of friendly competition. Ever heard of a Wanagan? It's a floating break room, lunchroom of the lumbering era. It's a bit of Michigan history you may have missed. Miss it no more. We're heading to the Cheboygan River to watch a celebration of the Wanagan with a little race for charity. It's held every year. Then we explore new products and innovations in Michigan as we visit a couple of new business expos. What's going on in those clever Michigander heads? It's all straight ahead on Michigan Magazine. It's back and making memories for a new generation. The Rustic Inn of Lewiston, now open to chase away those winter blues with hot, delicious food, your favorite beverage, and an atmosphere that'll keep you coming back to make new memories and new friends. The new Rustic Inn on Red Oak Road, just south of Lewiston. Hale Hardware, your do it center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale.
Sheboygan, JC's, Wanagan Festival. Look at this here. Look what we got coming here. Merrily grown. And what do you got here? A chili maker?
This is the chili.
This is the chili. Oh, smells so good. And this goes on to Wanagan.
Yep.
Okay, all right. We'll follow you down.
This is Mike Sturdivant here. He
Hi, Mike.
Works for the
Hi.
DNR. He's
Glad
a
to meet
officer.
you. Park officer? Which park?
Clear Lake.
Clear Lake. Okay. And
This is Patrick Rogers. He's a
Oh,
DNR
okay.
officer also for Onaway State
all
Park.
right.
Yep.
And he's your fiance?
Yes.
Okay.
This is his dad, Jerry Rogers.
Hi, Jerry.
They own
Glad to
Rogers
meet you.
Jewelry in Cheboygan.
Okay.
We got Alex Weiss here. He's from Cheboygan also.
Hi, Alex. Glad to meet you.
He's the engineer behind the design of our Wanagans every year.
Okay. And this is a Wanagan.
This is a Wanagan.
This is the modern day Wanagan.
Correct.
Yeah. The older Wanagans we know are quite a bit different. But what's neat about this is that you're preserving some history to the Wanagan. And Fred will tell us something about the Wanagans, okay? But so you've got this very colorful. It's nowhere near the size of a real Wanagan.
No.
But in preserving some of the history, you have a lot of fun with this, right, Marilyn?
Correct. Yes.
Tell us about the fun.
The fun, well, I don't know if these guys would say it was fun the first 2 months putting it together, but after the race is over, they have a lot of fun. A lot of hard work goes into putting this boat together. Alex takes extensive time in designing it and trying to figure out what's going to be the best and most buoyancy.
This gentleman over here.
Yes.
Okay.
His dad, Fred Weiss, to your right,
Okay.
helps put it together. Alex lives downstate, so Fred and Jerry spend a lot of time, because they're the only two actually that live in Cheboygan right now,
Okay.
putting it together for us. So after Alex gets the ideas together and the guys meet together on weekends, Jerry and Fred will come through during the week and they'll paint it and sand it and do all the hard work. So we got to give them a lot of credit. Inside here is a homemade stove, and that's where we have to cook the chili. The chili has to be up to 180 degrees by the end of the race.
Do you make the chili?
Not me personally, but Jerry and Joan make the chili, Patrick's
all right.
parents.
Put the parts together.
They put the parts together, and then the parts can go, like the ground meat and everything, and the
Yeah.
individual parts have to be put together once the race starts. They can't start
Okay.
their stove till the race starts. And then at the end of the race, if their fire or their chili isn't 180 degrees, they're automatically disqualified. So
Wouldn't that be heartbreaking?
Yeah.
Did that ever happen to you, Patrick?
That hasn't happened to us, but it has happened to other racers.
Uh-huh. And you've been participating in this race for how long now?
4 years.
4 years, my goodness. Well, let's get Fred in here. Now, he is the gentleman that, he's a historian on this, more or less, right,
Yep.
Marilyn?
Yep.
Not
Fred,
really.
Fred, get over
I
here
just
from there.
know what somebody told me.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Fred.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you. Your son is more or less the engineer or the architect?
He's an engineer, but he's never here for the real hard work.
the labor of it.
That's why he's an engineer.
Is that why most of our kids are that? They're gone, aren't they, when we need them? Yeah.
But he's the man with the brains, I guess, you know. We kind of give him credit for that, you know.
Well, Fred, explain to the folks out there right now who are watching this about some of the history. Well, we know that Wanagans go back to the lumber era, the turn of the century, the 1800s, and there's quite a story to that. But what I find very unique here and very interesting here is that you folks are preserving somewhat of the history of the name Wanagan.
Right.
And so whatever interested you, or how did this group ever get together to say, let's have a Wanagan race of sort? Give us some history.
This race started over 20 years ago.
Okay.
And it was on for many years, and then they just lost interest and they quit. No?
So it really had dismantled for a number of years.
Several years, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea how many years.
Okay. And so for the folks out there who are watching right now, tell them what a Wanagan is.
Well, it was to haul the crew, or a place for the crew to rest while they was going down the river with the log.
With
they
the
could
food.
stop to eat, and it was full of food.
So what they did was they prepared food on this.
So with this
log
raft here, this here would probably only take care of a crew of 2.
Yeah. I'll bet.
Yeah.
You must have some real colorful entries in this Wanagan race.
Oh yes, some people are really put on this play. Really, they put many hours slicking them up and make really beautiful. And we like to make one light so it's faster.
So I'm told that I think it was Murray that told me that some of them they get out there and they sink.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why? Logs green or what?
Logs green, poor design, whatever.
Yeah. Does your crew stay pretty much together year after year?
Pat and Alex have been on it every year. This is Mike's 2nd year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
what kind of a log do we have here?
This is cedar.
Cedar. Okay.
This is probably the lightest weight wood out that we have in the area, you know.
You're thinking you can go faster down the river with it, don't you?
Right, with the lighter wood. The only specification has got to be at least 8 feet long and at least 5 feet wide.
5 feet wide. Okay. Regardless if a person gets there first or last, if their chili is not 180 degrees, they're out.
Right.
Period. Doesn't matter what the chili tastes like?
No. No, it's a time. See, they don't all take off at the same time.
Oh, okay. So from the time they leave A to go to B, they measure that time and with the temperature. And okay.
Right. The first Wanagan in doesn't necessarily win because it's a time deal.
Mm-hmm. And so this all happens on the Cheboygan River.
Right.
Now today we are where?
This is Monroe Lake right here.
Monroe Lake. So we're not getting the real thing as far as being on the river.
Right.
But we do have some neat footage of what happened. Merely supplied us with a footage of what happened this last June. Last weekend of June. What is it, always the last weekend of June? Yeah.
This is the Cheboygan JC's biggest fundraiser. Throughout the year, this money is used for their major Christmas event where they donate goods and Christmas gifts to the children in Cheboygan County, and without this event, that wouldn't be possible.
Oh, that's great. And what does the first place winner win?
That trophy there.
The trophy?
And
any prize money? Oh, and $500 prize money. You hear that? For all you folks out there who are interested in this.
And you can build a raft for a Wanagan for about $1,000.
Small investment, folks. Small investment. Hey, we're going to win, guys. We got the ore, the pedal to the metal. We got the wood to the water.
Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare. What began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more. Plus a full menu at the new adjacent Traffic Stop Diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Clemick Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemick Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemick's on Mapes Road, Mile. The Cedar Tavern and Grill of Lupton, where friends come to meet friends and families come for delicious food and a wholesome atmosphere. Come relax with your favorite beverage or bring the crew for a great meal and live entertainment. It's happening now at the Cedar of Lupton. Michigan Magazine TV is constantly on the road, discovering and spotlighting the Michigan entrepreneur, the business people along Michigan's back roads, promoting the spirit of Michigan and America with the products they create or represent. You'll spot our crew at business expos throughout the Midwest, like this one held a few months ago in Ogemaw County. This is where we ran into our friends at Holistic Pampered Pets of West Branch and Oscoda. With their Made in Michigan products and Quality USA pet products, here's where we were amazed at the quality and care that goes into every product handled by owner Ken and the two stores. In this evening's expo in the Holistic Pampered Pets booth was a representative from Merrick Pet Products Company, a company Ken and crew proudly handle as a natural made in the USA product. This is where the question came to mind: how confident do you feel with your pet's food? Would you be willing to actually go as far as take a bite? Well, hold on to your boots, because Patty from Merrick had every confidence and trust in her product to do just that. Just watch.
Well, Merrick Pet Care is based out of Amarillo, Texas.
Okay.
We're a small company, but we do things in a big way.
All right.
We have 5 commitments to our consumers, and we use local growers. Everything that we use is all natural. Our facility is certified organic,
All right.
and that is, we do make castor and pollux.
Okay.
With the safety of the food that we feed our pet, we want them to have the very best. So that's why we use all this fresh food. That's exactly what it looks like when it comes into our facility.
Okay.
Apples come in as whole
One of
apples.
the ways that I describe it easy is a lot of the stuff in the stores, a bowl of popcorn. This is a home cooked meal.
Oh, okay.
Balanced, with all the nutrition, vitamins, minerals, everything you need for an even, well-balanced diet.
Okay.
And you also, the digestion is slower, so they get all the nourishment they need from it. They even eat less of it.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to feed them 6 cups a day to make them feel full.
Right. Right.
And again, when you open these cans, it's real meat, real fruit, real vegetables. This one will have a wing in it.
This one actually has a whole chicken wing in it that we actually place right in,
Hold that up and
and there it is. That is all.
goodness.
And
Look at that.
It is cooked, pressure cooked,
and hand packed.
and packed.
Oh my goodness. Now this
This
is
has
unusual.
the bone and all.
Look at that.
There's a chicken wing. This bone just turns to mush.
It'll
Okay,
just-
so it's not something somebody has to worry about.
No, it'll turn to mush, but
Okay.
still get the nutrients it needs in the bones.
How amazing. That's amazing. Wow.
And it is good enough to eat.
Oh, hey.
It's what we eat. It's a Tyson chicken wing. It's a little bland.
Yeah.
Needs some salt and pepper, but
Uh-huh.
But it
good
is
to
a
go.
Tyson wing.
Very good. Very good. I tell
So
you
all of
what.
our, that's the type of food we sell for dogs. It's all natural,
All natural.
healthy.
Okay.
Dogs eat better than we do.
I'll tell you what, they should. They're very loyal. We have this available in the area, in the state of Michigan now, too, of course,
We also have a store in Oscoda.
in Oscoda.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
So there's 2 ways to get a hold of us.
Okay, very
And we'll make sure we get a hold of you. And my wife Linda, she runs the one in Oscoda.
All right, so we've heard a lot about you.
okay.
A lot of inspiration behind that lady. Very good.
That was her idea. This is all hers, so yeah.
Good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming
sharing
over
with
here.
us And thank you for sharing the product.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, my name is Mike Jackson. My wife and I started Wicked Cupcakes here about a year ago. Our first event was actually a wedding we did in Cadillac back in March. We are custom cupcakes and muffins. We work Under the Michigan Cottage Food Law, out of our home here in West Branch.
Oh, wow, okay.
And this is actually one of the larger events that we've done here. I'm a former member of the EDC board here in Ogama County, and Mandy contacted us. They needed something special for the crowd here this morning, and we were more than happy to be able to work with them.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is unusual to create a business out of cupcakes. Now, where'd the inspiration come? I know you must be a connoisseur of the miniature cupcakes, or is this just one of the pieces of the line? I see they're miniature. Do you do full-size or what?
We do full-size, yep.
How did it come about?
Actually, a couple years ago, my wife has been baking for years, and she's really got a knack for it. Taking just average recipes and being able to run wild with them. A friend of ours, for their birthday, didn't want a cake. They said, well, go ahead and make me some cupcakes. Well, what's your favorite flavor? We decided on lemon for them. It was 24 lemon cupcakes. And they had taken a couple of the extras that they had left over to work the following day. We started receiving phone calls of, can you make some for me? Can I buy these? Please, we need more of these. And that kind of planted the seed of really, can we make this an option? Knowing a lot of the people I have because of my EDC experience, being able to contact different people in the community and having these different avenues that we were able to touch base with, it really kind of took off from that point, and being able to work with different agencies and being able to find out if it was really even feasible to attempt it. We're about probably 18 months, I would say, from being able to get into a shop.
Oh, excellent.
And, the sky's the limit from there.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's something that many people don't realize, is that there is help out there to kind of research your dreams and see if it's feasible and tell you the cold hard facts of things like that. It might be a dream, but it might not be feasible, but it might be a dream, and it might be the sky's the limit.
Yep, absolutely. Mandy here from the EDC and from Michigan Works has been a godsend, being able to touch base with her and use a lot of the resources that she already had in place for small businesses, and putting us in the right direction as far as who to make contact with, and also working with our local Chamber of Commerce and the different government agencies, and making sure that you're talking to the right people.
Networking is a key into any business.
Absolutely. And it's really helped with the experience that we already had. Both of us have been in the retail game for quite some time. So as far as the things like, say food handling and things like that, it was already in place, so we really weren't shocked by the standards and everything, all the requirements that were done at that point.
Mm-hmm. But word of mouth is the best form also, too.
And especially in a rural location like this, it is everything. One great experience can get you 10 new customers. One bad experience will lose you 50.
And what are the hopes and dreams of your cupcake business?
We would like to see a nice, shiny new shop downtown West Branch, probably within the next year or two. Mm-hmm. And, our ever-expanding array. We've got 25 to 30 different varieties right now. If anybody sees them on our Facebook page, Wicked Cupcakes by Dawn, they can stop in and check it out. Give us a call, leave us a message, and we'll be happy to take care of them.
Congratulations, West, to the best of luck, and we'll be keeping an eye on that, and maybe a finger or two in some of your cupcakes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. Introducing the Weed Gator. For safe and easy aquatic weed removal, the Weed Gator is the #1 alternative to harsh chemicals for getting rid of pond and lake weeds. Safe and effective. See it in action now at weedgator.net. Made in the USA. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by and get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile. Well, thanks for joining us along those Great Lakes back roads. Time again to pick up and head out for more adventures. It's looking mighty springish in Michigan, and we hear of cures for cabin fever coming in at an amazing pace from all corners of the state. Find out more by going to michigan.org for your free travel guide. And that's the phrase of the week. You know the drill. The addresses are on the screen. Have a great week. We'll see you on the next edition of Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Shopping for that special person just got easier when you shop at Rose City Drug at 2640 North M33, just south of the Rose City city limits. You'll find gifts for everyone on your list from 1 to 100. Shop online or in person at Rose City Drug, Rose City. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. Announcing the Michigan Paddle Sports Directory, your one-stop internet connection at MichiganPaddlesports.com. It's now possible to explore Michigan's extensive waterways like never before. Michigan Paddle Sports Directory is a comprehensive directory of canoe and kayak rentals and liveries throughout the entire state of Michigan. At MichiganPaddlesports.com, you'll find a great paddling route, outfitter, store, school, rental shop, or tour guide. Michigan's great waterways are waiting for you. Make it an adventure worth remembering by first visiting MichiganPaddlesports.com.